Hello everybody and welcome to another toy review from Chansey Chio here. In today's review we're going to be reviewing the Soto Build series from Kamen Rider Build. In my most recent unboxing I unboxed the latest wave from this series, and I'm going to be reviewing the first wave all the way up to the most recent one as fast as I can. And so, here they are. I'm pretty sure you've noticed that there are more figures on the box than I have up here, and that's because in this particular series, the colors on each figure can be mixed up and to match in different kinds of matches. But two of the matches, however, the one shown in the middle here, although they're matched together in that's not their proper match. So I'm saving proper matches for both those halves in a later review. So the only ones we're looking at from this wave are these two. So, let's get started. First off, we're going to look at Kamen Rider Build. The main character in the series Kamen Rider Build. He has a red and blue color scheme similar to Spider-Man's. Right, let's get him off his stand. Yeah, he comes with... They almost always come with the stand and a sticker to show whose stand it is. Has the rabbit symbol and the tank symbol here. Let's see if I can... Let's try that. The rabbit and tank symbol to show that that's for his rabbit tank form. And his base form here is rabbit tank. And rabbit tank is the proper match for this, which are called best matches. Let's get a closer look. Yeah, nice. The stickers are coming off pretty good. Straighten out his belt, which is his transformation device to transform into Kamen Rider Build. Come along down here, you see the details on one leg and the other. It's the spring-like details. He has a rabbit foot on one and tank treads on the other. On the back it's pretty plain because this is the candy toy, and the candy toys are the cheaper version of the mainline ones that come with a piece of candy. And most of their details are applied by stickers. But this year, the Kamen Rider toys are actually best represented in the candy toy form than in the mainline form. So, that's interesting, but works in my favor since I only ever get the candy toys. Right? The articulation is in the arm, goes like this. Full range there. The shoulder pads move to accommodate. Biceps, elbow, nothing at the wrist. The arm here is just a little bit hindered. Even without the shoulder piece, it still doesn't go up past practically that point. But yeah, same articulation as in the other arm. The waist can move like this. This piece on the belt can move to make space for the leg, which can move like this. Back like that, knee there, and the feet's on a ball joint. So get some good movement there, and he has a joint on the upper leg. Can move here. Even the belt can move sideways, and that's because the belt can actually come off. I know in a later toy down the line that's a useful feature. And this comes off too. Best to have a bag to put these in if you don't want to lose the smaller pieces. Before we get into the gimmick for this line, we'll look at the other toy. But before we do that, we'll look at the weapon he came with. His build, the build drill sword, I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but it's pretty bare and empty on the back, but the sword blade details are all the same. You can pop this off, but that's all you can really do. There's nothing, no benefit to that, unless you want to show accuracy of his ability to pop that off. Most of the details are on the sticker there. Just a little peg for putting it in his, for putting it in his hand. There. And now we will look at Kamen Rider build in his Gorillamon form, which is a combination of Gorilla and Diamond. And this is his best match. Get him off the stand and look at his stand. Yeah. Put some Mod Podge on this to keep the sticker there, so if you notice it looks shinier in some places than others, that's why. I might look for an alternative to Mod Podge to keep the stickers on, but for now that's all I have, and I have to work with what I have. So I'll look at his weapon first. It's the same as that one, but this is the gun configuration, but how it would work is on the show, you'd pop that off from the top and put on the side with the wider part out, and it is the gun form. Bear here, same details, just different configuration. Well, with that, let's look at him. Yeah, sticker details for the eyes is pretty nice. Don't know how well it's coming out, but there's the gorilla face on the eye. It's this diamond sticker and some diamond stickers throughout the diamond side of the upper part. Is the big gorilla fist with the piston there. Everything else is pretty much the same, except no spring details on this side, and there's some generic feet that is consistent throughout most of them. Same sticker here as on that one for the build driver, which is the name of his belt that he uses to change. Stickers just go along here. Well, that's that. The articulation's the same. You don't get anything on the wrists. Same here. Here. Head's on a ball joint. I forgot to mention that with him, which is a nice part of the candy toy version that the mainline version doesn't have. And that goes for the waist as well. There, the articulation's exactly the same. Well, now that we've looked at everything else, let's get into the gimmick. Now, as I mentioned, you can mix and match each side, so to do that, you pull off the face there, you rip him in half. Whoop, that came off, I'll put that on. Whoop, you rip him in half there. And I'll just put that on. There, that's back on. Yeah, that, depending on how you look at this might get gruesome, and you can pull that off. It's not necessary, but it's something you can do. It makes pulling this part off much easier. Then you pull off the leg. So, yeah. The right leg is the only leg that comes off. This is permanently on. This one can't come off. If you try to pull it off, you'll break it and you won't be able to put it back on. So don't try that. And it's the same for him. I'll just quickly do that off camera and then show you all the pieces. So get down here, and there are all the pieces for both of them. Now let's mix and match. So this was for Gorilla Diamond, so we'll do Gorilla Rabbit Gorilla. When they aren't a best match, it's called a trial form. So, oh, wrong. So that's something, a bit of info. So this isn't a best match, so it's a trial form. Oh, no. Ah, here it is, and put it in like this. Now get the diamond legs. Put them on here. And get the rabbit's foot. Rabbit's foot. The lucky rabbit's foot. And put it on here. Just move this to the side. It's easier if you put it on like this. There. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. So now we have Rabbit Diamond. Just put them on the rabbit tank stand. Like this. And I'll put it over here. There. And so you won't have to watch me put two halves together again. I'll just quickly do that off camera and bring it back in. Okay. And here we have Gorilla Tank. So, that's the fun of this line. You can mix and match. So, there's that. Just put them on the Gorillamon stand. And then do some wrap up. And so, I will not be showing off every possible match there is out there. That would just take too long, and I don't have that kind of time, especially since I need to catch up to the current wave with my reviews. So there you go. That's all of Wave 1 that I have here, except for the trial match that came with it that I won't do. I'll do those halves when I get to the wave to where their best match halves come in. Oh, I forgot to mention, so I'm editing this in real quick. Each halves of Rabbit and Tank came with a half of this thing. This is just a static figure, no articulation at all, except for the leg here, and that's just because of how you attach it. But this comes with stuff, so you can put your loose matches in. So I'll just quickly get the tank half here and rip him off, and then I'll put this here, and I'll grab that and put this there. So if you didn't always have a best match like it was for these two, you could display them on these parts here, so you wouldn't have to worry about a match just lying around. You'd always have something to put it on, especially if you are consistently collecting this wave. And so we'll do the same with this one. Put Rabbit here. And both of these black halves are molded in the same fashion as Rabbit Tank, so they're Rabbit Tank, just black. So, here's the rabbit half displayed on here, and oh, pull this off. And another good thing is it comes with extra pieces, so you can put that blank tank piece on there, and for this empty piece here, you've got this piece here that you can slot right in here. So there's that. And so here it is, these display pieces, so you can just display one half. I'll get back to the wrap up now. But as of right now, this is Wave 1 of the Soto build, Kamen Rider build line. A note, if you want to collect these, the longer you wait, the harder it is to get these, because people like buying these and they go pretty fast and they become harder to find as time goes on. So this was from about 4 to 5 months ago, so this first wave will be the hardest one to find, but the earlier waves definitely are going to be harder to find. That newer wave you saw in my unboxing, if you watched it, is the easiest one to get right now. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and be sure to check back for the next toy review and my hero discussion videos as well. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.